Aryans, Moors, one America, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Peace and love to all the Moors. Peace, Moor. What's on your wall? Don't get spooked by that flag over there. Don't get spooked by that one.
We got something for you too, for that flag over there too.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Don't get spooked by this flag right here. That's your birthright. That's your inheritance. Peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims. Peace, Moor.
Peace.
Straight to it, though. Yeah, straight to it. The first indigenous tribe on earth, Moors, Amorica, a.k.a. Moroccans. Let's go. Y'all ready? Oh, we're going to talk about Hawaii, too, for sure. Know that. Peace and love to all y'all Moors out there. Let us know where y'all tuning in from, too. We're going to definitely build about Hawaii. Share this beam out. The Morocco in North Africa wasn't established until 1956. Check it out, y'all. Therefore, the Morocco that first recognized the U.S. in 1777 as a nation couldn't have been the Morocco that was established in North Africa in 1956. Is you listening? Because the 1956 Morocco was not around in 1777. The Morocco that is referring to is Al Morocco, which means the farthest most west. North America is a continent that is the farthest most west. Al Morocco, the west, is an ancient name for America. This was not only the name for America, but it did exist very recently on paper, as you can see. The Barbary Treaties. We talking about statistics, fam. We talking about facts right now. We talking about receipts. What it say? The Barbary Treaties, 1786, 1836, between U.S. and the Barbary state. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship of 1786, 1836, between Morocco and the U.S. and House Joint Resolution 75, read April 17th, 1933, page 5759, demonstrates the Moor presence right here in America. Huh? You think you got to go somewhere to be at home? It is declared by the parties that no pretext arising from religious opinion shall ever be produced as an interruption of the harmony existing between the two countries. Huh? This country was founded on the science of Islam. Because the Olmec Moors from Mount Meru, Mother Mary, were the first ones in America. You see that? Huh? So this land right here, this our homeland. We ain't got to go nowhere. The Hebrew Israelites be out there talking about, yeah, we need to go to Israel. We already at home. You study the science and the history, you're going to see we already at home. Talk to them, Moor.
Yeah. Islam. Get them flags up.
Yeah, get them flags up.
Get them flags up, Hawaii.
All y'all out there.
Yeah.
Build on them.
Get them flags, man. What y'all doing tonight? We about to go in on y'all. Well, look. Check this out.
What up?
What's that? How you pronounce that word right here? That's the flag. The purple flag.
The Gondamunda.
The Gondamunda. The Amor Wichita.
Amaru.
The
Amaru.
Yeah, the Amaru, Wichita, Dung Damuga Moors are the oldest indigenous people of the world according to the United Nations. Now this ain't me saying this. Mm-hmm. This is the United Nations.
The United Nations saying this.
The United Nations. And you can go to the link, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
talk to him.
The original name of America was Amaru, according to the Webster 1936 dictionary, before I was even born. This ain't according to me. This is receipts. Now I gave you just 2 receipts right there.
Mm-hmm.
The United Nations, how we the oldest people on the planet, and the original name of America is Amaru, according to the Webster Dictionary, Webster 1936 Universal Dictionary. The word America is defined as an aboriginal of one of the various copper-colored natives found on the American continent by the Europeans.
Let me show them what it look like. Let me show them what that saying in that book right there. Talk to them more.
Amaru. Right there, Amaru. The original application of the name was Amaru, America. Right there, in your face. Not Sundiata or CushDey terminology or interpretation. This is the 1936 Universal Dictionary interpretation of what America is.
Yeah. Peace and love to all y'all out there.
So don't say we starting shit.
Yeah.
Don't say we starting shit, because this the original application of the name.
Let's give them some more fire. My people's out there in Hawaii. Huh? Mm-hmm. You know who this king was right here? Y'all know who this king is right here. Huh? This king right here. You ever seen him before? Let's go in a little research with that real fast. You want to? Let's go. Let us know where y'all tuning in from. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to the Rack. You know we in here. Shout out to NYC. Yes, sir. Shout out to Florida. IET. Let us know where y'all at with it. What it say? It say Atlantis is the Americas. And this includes Hawaii, which was once a Naga Maya throne of the Atlantic kingdoms. What? Shout out to the 313. Shout out to Louisiana. Islam. You know who this king is right here? Huh? Shout out to Philly. Let us know where y'all at with it, man. Get them flags up. Shout out to the DMV.
Man, throw your flags up.
Yes, sir. Do you see Atlantis is the Americas? New Haven, Connecticut. ATL. Hawaii. Naga, Maya. Throne of the Atlantic kingdoms. It was always a part of Atlantis. What? It was always part of Atlantis. B Moor, Islam, GA, Islam. It say the serpent culture. This is crazy right here. Haiti in here strong. Mexico in here strong. What it say? It say the serpent culture in Hawaii is still alive and well among the indigenous people. However, shout out to DC. However, there's a lot of culture vulture hijacking by, what did it say? Kleptopathic parasites who can't seem to help themselves. Cleveland, Islam. You see, Hawaii still is alive and well with indigenous people. And as you see, the culture vultures hijacking kleptomaniacs and parasites, look what they out there doing in Hawaii right now. Because they're trying to take the indigenous lands from the indigenous peoples. Indiana, Islam. AZ, Islam. As far as Dragon Ball Z goes, the name, what did it say? Kamehameha is indigenous to Atlantis. And it was also a royal bloodline of dragon serpent kings in Hawaii. We going in about history, Moors. We going in about our indigenous past. We going in about our land. We the first ones here, not the pale-faced Europeans. But we got to start getting back to where we supposed to be at, correcting our national status. Jersey, Islam. Texas, Islam. See this? So Dragon Ball Z. Matter of fact, we got a clip from Dragon Ball Z. You got that? You got a clip for them, Moore?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, Moore got some. Hold up, you got some pictures for him. Hold up. However, what it say? However, The Japanese creature, wait, hold on. It say, however, the Japanese creators of this cartoon used the name as a spell to summon fire from the palms of their fictional dragon warriors. King Kamehameha, Hawaii, goes back to Atlantis. So you see why them culture vultures and kleptomaniac parasites, why they doing what they doing to the indigenous lands and indigenous peoples out there in Hawaii. It's rich history out there in Hawaii. We talking about gold out there in Hawaii, all in that land. Talk to him, boy. What up?
The land is gold. The land is gold.
The people gold.
That's why they want to get over there.
Right.
The land, and these got these culture vultures
what
over here.
Talk to him. Show it to him, Jay.
See that? Easter Island, in honor of their genetically different leaders, missing species of the humans. This all talking about Hawaii. In Tahiti, the ruling chief, Eri or Ali in Hawaii, were believed to be descendants from the gods who dwelt on the misty mountaintops of Timhana on, I can't pronounce that. The four premier gods were Tan, Kane, and Hawaiian.
Mm-hmm.
Rango, Luna, Tuka, and Tarua, Kanalua, the central memorial sacred sites, equivalents of in Hawaii was in the Taput-Ti, loosely translated as the most sacred white place, white beings the color of the spiritual system. Mm-hmm. Some of these names I'm raping. World leaders, loosely similar to what the Vatican is to Catholic. The people of Hawaii call themselves Mahali. I think that's what Maoli. Just as the people of New Zealand, who are their relatives, call themselves
Maori,
as the
Tahitians
and the people of Rapani. The first use in the modern, the first I in the modern day Hawaii is Ara. I ain't know that in the other island nations. So yeah.
So as you see, Hawaiians call themselves Moli or Maoli. How do you pronounce that? Maoli. Just as the people of New Zealand, who are their relatives, call themselves Maori. As do the Tahitians and people of Rapanu or Rapani. We going back, even though we might not be saying their names correctly, it's still relative to the culture, their history. We still learning too. Mm-hmm. We still learning how to pronounce these names. But we ain't gonna stop going. Mm-mm. Nah, we ain't gonna stop going. We ain't gonna stop going. We gotta start going deeper into the history, because this is Easter Island. And you see, what is that? Affairs there. Mm-hmm. In honor of their genetically different leaders. You said Japanese do too, Mari. They got Maoris there in Japan.
Oh, for real?
Yes, sir. Right. The point still stand. These ain't aliens. Missing species of humans, not head binding. This ain't no alien over here. These is humans. So how they got human hairs like that there?
It says, look at this.
Talk to them.
Astronomy to the early Hawaiians. Interest in the heavens goes back far into the ancient fabric of the Polynesian culture. Mm-hmm. Many of early Polynesian gods and demigods derived from or dealt in the heavens, and many of the legendary exploits took place among the heavenly bodies. The demigods of Maui especially was known for such as astronomical astronomical deeds as snaring the sun to slow its passage across the sky, or fashioning a magical fish hook, recognized in the Western astronomy as the the stinger in Scorpio. Dang. To fish up the Hawaiian Islands out of the deep ocean.
And here's an illustration of Hawaii. Illustrating Hawaii, Easter Island, Rapa Nui. Do you see? Look at the names of the land that's in Hawaii.
They got some crazy names.
You see the names? Look at the names.
That shit strong.
Look at the names of Hawaii. We learning like y'all learning, on the fly. Each one teach one. These are the ancient names and the current names of the land in Hawaii. But they ain't gonna talk about these lands out there in Hawaii. They act like it's just people of color out there in Hawaii. Nah.
They be like, they Samoans.
They out here as Moors. And as you see right here, Atlantis is the Americas. This includes Hawaii. So all of this rich land and rich culture and rich history, you see what they did to the land. Y'all see what they did to the land, fam. You see what they did to the land out there in Hawaii? You think they can't do that somewhere else? Fam, they've been doing stuff like this for a long time. Look at this. So this right here, right under our noses. What this at? Where is that? Right under our noses, Jay. Tamari. Didn't you just say something about Tamari? Mm-hmm. Now look at Tamari from the book One World, One America. All right, this is crucial, because if they could do this in Hawaii, they could do this anywhere. And we got a clip for y'all about what they got in their heads, what they trying to implement right now as we speak. Peace and love to all y'all out there. Let's go. Right, they trying to turn Hawaii into some kind of smart island. They trying to kick it off over there. And if they could get it started over there in Hawaii, a little smart city, they gonna branch that shit out everywhere. Let's go. Tamari, the land of the Moors. This map of La Florida is 1657. That is identical to the 741 map of Carolina. Here go the map. Look at the images here. Who do you see here? This is a map duplication of the year 1657. Who do you see here? What is the definition of an American? Copper complexion, indigenous. You see? Copper complexion, indigenous. Look what they got on. Feathers and fezzes. Feathers and fezzes and feathers. Mm-hmm. And look at the hybrid Europeans. You see, they're not indigenous or aboriginal here. We got to stop calling them white people, because that gives them a claim that they can stay here. They ain't white people. We the white people, because that's our free national, aboriginal, and indigenous status. Claim your status. Mm-hmm. Gotta claim your status. Do you want this land, or do you want these people who've been fucking the world up, fucking the land up, to keep fucking it up? You gotta do something. At least you gotta get your name right. Because if you keep allowing these people over here and claiming to be Americans, you allowing them to do the shit that they doing. You call them parasites, you call them vultures. Not all of them, but the ones that's doing it, if you keep giving them a seat, you think they gonna stop sitting there? Shit. This map is identical in size, shape, and location. Note the Tamaricans. Tamaricans. Tamari is the old name for ancient Egypt. It means land of Mary, Mauritania. We talking about Florida. This is Florida. Mm-hmm. All y'all Floridians out there. We talking about y'all out there. Y'all just another connection to the Moorish Empire. But this ain't gonna go out in no schools. Hell no. What it say?
Who was the old boy that
Talk to him.
Who was the old boy that played for the Steelers? What's his name? Palomalu.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he from Hawaii?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, Palomalu. He was from Hawaii, right? They look at this. Check this out.
Talk to him.
The United States Inc. consists only of 10 square miles of Washington, D.C. as its territory. Guam, Samoa. Mm-hmm. Ain't y'all the Samoa people? They trying to claim your shit as a territory of the United States Inc. Marian Islands and Puerto Rico. He just got through talking about what you said, the Incans or something
the
like
Mayans,
that. Yeah, the Mayans.
The Hawaiians, all that.
Yeah,
the Atlanteans.
Y'all do that Samoan dance when y'all be on the field?
Mm-hmm.
They claiming your shit. Like, nigga, we about to take over. This been a plan. This been a plan to take over y'all shit.
So what
since
y'all
back
finna
in
do?
the day, since 1776, they been 1492. They been trying to take your shit. When they went over there and got the queen and
made her sign it
and imprisoned her in her own castle.
Made her sign a deal
and imprisoned her in her own palace. Yeah, y'all supposed to be the Samoans, right?
The Moors out there.
Y'all got to claim y'all real name.
Yes,
the Moors.
Swan Randall out there.
Yeah.
Keep it lit. Look, what it say? It say this. Or the land of the Moors, La Florida or Carolina, Lower Ethiopia, Egypt, used to be part of the Wichita proper, now known as Louisiana County. So all my people from Louisiana. Florida used to be a part of you. And you used to be a part of Florida.
Yeah.
Bing bong. Right here. All this Florida land over here, all this used to be a part of Louisiana. And this Louisiana used to be a part of Florida. It used to be a part of, look how vast Florida went up. Florida went up everywhere. To the Carolinas, ATL, Mississippi, all that was Florida. All this is Florida, Morris. All of this is Florida. All of this was Florida.
And Mexico went all the way to Canada.
Facts. This is from a 1657 map called La Florida. The Tamaricans. Huh? Then you say this map depicts La Florida, land of flowers, all the way to Texas and up to Canada. So this land, Florida, this entire landmass was extended from Texas all the way to Canada.
Here we go right here.
Talk to him.
Nova Scotia was also called France. So we have a strong connection, and I even found a 1580 map of America by Cleaver Phillips from the Stanford College University that verifies that portions of Canada and New England states were once called France. Yes, the original French were Franks, and they were French Moors, blackamoors. This also,
What did I say?
blackamoors, aka Berbers, Merovingians.
Yes, sir.
This also explains why you have a French Quarter. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
This also explains why you have a French Quarter in Louisiana. And they also refer themselves as Acadians, like in 300.
I was finna say that. When they talking about Acadians in 300?
Yeah, Acadians. You got a French Quarter in Louisiana. What you just say?
Louisiana was part of Florida.
You got a French Quarter in Louisiana, and they was all blackamoors.
And they refer to themselves as Acadians.
And Acadians.
And French Moors?
Yeah.
Even Sumerians who worship Amaru were Amorites. And can get the word America very easily from Amor. America. American, 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 America, Morocco. Because with ancient Semitic Kemetic languages like Hebrew and Aramaic, the vowels are interchangeable. Yeah, shit hit real different. Yeah,
hard.
shit hit real different.
It's hard.
Shit hit real different. As you see, parts of Texas used to be in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
How are you telling Mexicans to get out of the Americas when Florida was part of Mexico? Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico was also Southern Arabia.
Strong.
Mexico means in the center of the moon, aka feminine divine. So while they out here talking about go back to where you from, Mexicans mean the center of the moon. The center of the moon, Moors. You Moorish women, that divine feminine energy from you Moorish women, when y'all start getting on this science, y'all start talking that history, that law out, now you raising up the feminine energy. That's the energy we don't need y'all to be just blah, yeah, talking crazy at us. Nah, that's the time and the place. When y'all women start raising up your energy, frequency, and vibrations, y'all start talking law talk, everything gonna shut down.
Everything.
Cause you know how when women start talking that, I'm talking about on the dark side.
You were just talking about the Sumerians.
Yeah.
Sumerians of Iraq, Iran, and Atlantis.
All right, check it out. When women be talking that crazy shit, right? Like, say you get into an argument. They say you get into an argument with a woman, just let her have that sometimes. Because you ain't gonna always win an argument with her, right?
You ain't gonna beat no woman in the argument.
See, with their mouth, right?
Nah.
If y'all start talking that law talk, imagine the force like hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. But y'all flip that and y'all start talking this kind of talk. Ain't nothing in the universe gonna stop y'all.
Can't stop you. Can't stop you.
Ain't nothing in the universe gonna stop no woman that got her mind made up and she talking law talk.
Sharp.
And she talking law talk?
Yeah. Sharp on law, sharp on civics, and you still in your femininity.
And in your femininity. You not coming out on God, boy.
You ain't even gotta get you ain't angry, you just cutting this nigga every time. Cut. You know what I'm saying? A million cuts. You know, just by words. And that hurt a nigga hard.
Hurt anybody hard.
Cause we can't articulate our mind like that. Our mind don't go as fast.
They got a other way of type thinking.
Yeah, y'all.
So when y'all women actually get y'all minds on law, history, science,
logic,
when y'all start using reasoning and critical thinking on the collective scale, it's over with, man. When the woman wakes up, the whole nation gonna wake up. So it's crucial and vital, like the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, for us to uplift the nation. The nation start with y'all Moorish women.
Cause you ain't just talking to talk. You talking for, you got a mission. You know what I'm saying? And you bagging up your claims.
Real shit. And then what happened? Talk to him. What you say?
Yeah, you just you ain't talking to talk. You know, you talking cause you got a mission. And after you done with your mission, you bagged up your claims, it's over with. Your opponent is obliterated.
Mm-hmm. What it say? In 1790, the South Carolina legislative body granted a special statute to a community of Moroccans. 1790, South Carolina. Don't forget about the 1657 Florida map that extended from where? Mexico all the way to Canada? Wakanda. As the Sultan of Morocco had recognized the United States in 1787. We been here.
Mm-hmm.
We been in Tamari. We been here.
Been here, buddy.
The original Garden of Eden? Oh, they don't want to go into the garden. You think that's too a little spooky for them, huh?
What, the
Garden of Eden? They don't even.
Give them a little bit.
Give them a little bit of the garden because they might start.
Give him a love.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't have to say that for another day.
Yeah, because you talking about the Garden of Eden. They think it's spooky now.
Mm-hmm.
What is the map of the original Garden of Eden? Map of the original Garden of Eden in Bristol, Florida. Where? In Bristol, Florida. So all y'all Floridians out there, do you realize how big Florida used to be? Yo, Florida used to be from the size of down there in Mexico all the way to so-called Canada, Moors.
Wakanda.
Parts of Texas used to be in Mexico. This book is ether. Get it in your library. Shed a beam out. You from Florida? Get familiar with all that Moorish culture, all that Moorish architecture, all that Moorish history out there in Florida. Florida was huge. Huge. Just like Hawaii. What it say about the Garden of Eden, though? It say, this map lists Florida as Ethiopia, Cush, and Assyria, Babylon, Akkadian, Iran, Turkey, Lower Mesopotamia. The Assyrians were allies of the Egyptians, aka the what is that? Tamaricans, Tamaricans,
like the Puerto Ricans,
Tamaricans. Everybody can.
Yeah, everybody can.
It's a Bristol in England too.
Yeah,
Islam. So check it out. So Moor, you from England, right? So you from England? Didn't we just pull up something from England?
Yeah, we got shit on.
Hold up. What was it? Hold on. This cannot be a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. What was you talking about when nature knows no color line?
Oh, where that book at? Oh, shoot.
This cannot.
Hella shit.
Moore was just reading this shit.
What we talking about though?
We talking about the national dance in England.
Oh, the national. Okay.
Moore from England. You from England?
Where is it at?
Fam, I'm gonna let you see it.
Wait,
I'm gonna let you see it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let y'all see it yourself, cause y'all don't think this like a magic trick or something. You feel me? I'm gonna let y'all see it yourself, fam. I'm gonna let y'all see it yourself. Hold up. Talking about Florida, we talking about Hawaii right now. We talking about the land. It's ancient. We talking about Atlantis. Claiming your birthright. Claiming your name as Moors. Claim your name, you claim your land. Europeans cannot claim this land. That's why they want us to be on some, y'all came from slave ships. Y'all came from slave boats. Right. Moore said he from England. There it is right there. Talk to him.
Here we go right here.
Talk to him.
White people blacken their faces not only for the Moorish dance, but because the attraction for dark skin. This McRitchie says, many British people of fair complexion were accustomed to blacken their faces artificially that they might be better passed for Moors. To understand this fully, one must divest himself of all notions of the American dogma of the color superiority. However, one finds a clear relationship in this darkening of the skin as that of the ancient Druids with the tan many whites now try to acquire either by sun lotion or electric lamps. At one of
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Hold up. Break that down.
Break it down.
Break that down. What you just read right there.
To understand fully, one must divest himself of all notions of the American dogma of color superiority.
So we got to break the mindset of dogma, which means belief system.
All this race shit.
Yeah, race. It's different races, and it's a color superiority. There is no color superiority operating in the real world. That's not universal law. That's made up caste system dogma. Exactly. That's all dogma, Moors. Mm-hmm. It's about nationality, birthrights. What is your status on the land? These people right here, they're settlers. They settled in our Moroccan land as squatters. Mm-hmm. They can never be Americans. Nah, don't let them off the hook. Don't let them off the hook. Nah. You gotta let them know, because these people right here, they settled here. We allowed them to be here. They're not rightfully supposed to be here without our permission. See, we got to get the game back in order.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get our life back in order. We got to get our status back in order, Moors. Are they copper complexion? Nah. Nah, y'all not Americans.
Nah. German families. German.
Germans.
German.
Moor. Look how I spell. M-O-H-R. Moor.
Look at that.
1680?
Moors and French.
Yeah,
German,
talk to them.
Dutch, and other European families. Families on the continent have also Negroes in considerable numbers in their coat of arms.
You gotta be a made man. You gotta be a made man to have a shield and a name attached to it, G.
We just went in a time machine to Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moorish blood came into the English royal family. Also, Elizabeth, daughter of Edward IV and mother of Henry VIII, had several Moors in her family. Amongst these counts, Moor and Count Maureen.
Count Maureen.
Her
name. Look at that. Look at her
Count
name.
Maureen.
Her name is Maureen. See, this is how you know that the history go back so far, because you got a Bristol. Let's jump back we time traveling, G. Hold up, we time traveling.
Yeah,
we jumping from over here from Atlantis. Look,
we went to
we was in Atlantis. Hold up, we was in Atlantis over here. Then we jumped over here to Hawaii. Now we didn't time travel back again. So what year is that? 1680?
1605.
1605?
Yeah, 1605.
This where we at.
If we go further back,
and we could go further than this.
And we got a Moorish dance.
And Moore said he was from England, right? He was out there in England.
British, right?
He was British, right?
Right.
And then we jump over here to the original map of the Garden of Eden is in Bristol, Florida. This map lists Florida as Ethiopia, Assyria, Iran. You said you grew up in Bristol. So you grew up in Bristol, Florida, and it's a Bristol, England.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Come on, Morris. This is why we got to start studying our history, because our history is world history. It ain't just how they told us, fam. We world people. Man, let's go.
Greeks and Ethiopians made it without prejudice.
Talk to them.
Look at that. Greeks and Ethiopians made it without prejudice.
Yeah.
Greek warriors had figures of Negroes, Moors, on their shields.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay. And then, what you said?
1605.
1605.
Yeah, that's where we at.
Okay. Now, let's jump back in the time machine to 1557.
Oh, we going back?
Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back.
Even further.
It say, these pastures are in the New World, wherein is comprised Florida, 1557. Now in possession of the demon, and here he makes himself adored and revered. This is the land of promise, possessed by idolaters, the Amorite, Amalekite, Moabite, and Canaanite. There it is right there. 1557. You talking about early so-called Spanish inventions. So all y'all Floridians that's out there, fam, Florida used to be in different parts of Texas and used to be in Mexico. So how can Mexicans be foreigners to America? The only foreigners that's foreign to the America is these people right here. Hybrid Europeans. This is why they want to get us to believe in the transatlantic slave trade and all that bullshit. Mm-hmm. They ain't never going to produce no slave boats. Because if they did show slave boats, they going to have to show where they came from.
Mm-hmm. They don't want you.
They don't want us to know that, though.
They don't want you to know that.
Huh? Matter of fact, where that white, they were white and they were slaves at?
Right here.
Where's that? Where's that right there? Hold up.
A-bomb for you.
Then it's right here. See, they were Europeans and they were slaves. Mm-hmm. Moor got literature over there on deck.
Yeah, we about to go to 1777. We about to go hop in 1777, 1956.
Jump back in the time machine.
Go there after you finish that.
Europeans were the first slaves in America.
What year was that?
Huh?
What year was that?
Man, let's go right here. Let's
what
go.
Year was that?
Let's go. What year is this?
What year is this?
We talking about 1619.
Okay.
This is what we talking about.
1619?
The American colonies prospered through the use of European slaves, which Virginia planter John Poree declared in 1619 were our principal wealth. 1619.
Not more.
Nah.
But the Pale Man.
The Pale Man. It say, hold up, last part from over. Yeah. Yo, y'all ain't gonna claim your land. They gonna claim your land. Yeah. Shit, you better stop playing.
Yeah.
From 1609 until the early 1800s, between 1/2 and 2/3 of all European colonists who came to the New World came as slaves. Screen record this and share it out to everybody you know.
Booyah.
1609 until the early 1800s, between 1/2 and 2/3 of all European colonists who came to the New World came as slaves. Of the passengers on the Mayflower, 12 were European slaves. Huh? European slaves cleared the forests, drained the swamps, built the roads. They worked and died in greater numbers than anyone else. This is why they bury the history of Europeans being the first slaves in America. You buried that. But guess what? The truth gonna come to the light. It's gonna come to the light. Talk to him, Moor. What up?
Look, we going back to 1777. Let's take a trip in a time chamber.
Yes, sir.
Morocco, you read this earlier. Morocco and North Africa was established officially in 1956. Mm-hmm. This is North Africa.
Yeah.
Not America.
Yeah.
Yep. North Africa. Therefore, the Morocco that was recognized. Therefore, Morocco that recognized the United States in 1777 as a nation couldn't have been the Morocco that was established in North Africa in 1956. Because 1956 Morocco was not around in 1777. The Morocco that it is referring to is Morocco, Indiana.
Yeah.
Or Morocco, Illinois. Both of which were major trading hubs to their connections to the Mississippi River and the Great Lakes, and due to other industries built around them, making them both centers of commerce and learning centers, and illustrated in the thriving modern industrial built around Morocco and Jerusalem. So what was the trading hub doing? They was trading cargo. Who was the cargo? The Europeans. They was the ones stuck on cargo ships like sardines.
They was the ones in sardine cans.
They was the sardines.
They was the ones.
If you read the parable, the sardines and the Negro, then you will know what we talking about.
Shout out to Pleasant Bay, the exhuming of a nation. Whole time, look. Oh, you got that clip. What fam on there?
You talking about
True Romance?
True Romance?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whole time, look. Most food today came from Central America. I repeat, most food today came from Central America. Yeah, we gotta take it there. Yeah, because we gotta know about our food we eat.
Oh yeah.
We gotta know the history about what kind of food we eating. Huh? Nearly all the major foods needed to sustain life came from the Americas. From the Americas. They ain't come from nowhere else. And were later taken to Africa and Asia. Foods like squash, tomatoes, corn, potatoes, beans, wheat yams, wild rice, which was modified to create modern white rice, peanuts, and 90% of all your fruits and veggies, gotta have your veggies, come from the Americas. Huh? Talk to him, or what up?
The Americas, North, South, and Central are the true old world because all of the major foods needed to sustain life came from the Americas and were later taken to Africa, Asia. Foods like squash, tomatoes, corn, potatoes, beans, wheat, yams, wild rice, which was modified, created modern white rice, peanuts, and 90% of all your fruits and vegetables come from the Americas.
Hey, hold time. Look, hold up. Time out. You know what that shit sound like, right? Remember that song with old girl? Can you find that song with old girl?
What?
I got beans, rice, potatoes, yams,
beans,
greens.
beans.
Yo, that shit sound just
Beans,
like
greens, slings.
potatoes, beans, rice, yams.
Yeah.
Huh? All this food came from here. This food didn't come from nowhere else in the world. It was all here, Moors, in your land. That's why you got to claim your name to claim your land. That's why the whole game is keep them misidentifying as everything but who they are. Americans, Moors, put it together. Moorish Americans. That part. Talk to him, Moor.
The heartland of America was Lower Ancient Mauritania, Lower Egypt, Greece, and Ancient Arabia and the Middle East because of the place name Morocco, Indiana, and Morocco, Illinois, Mecca, Indiana, Muhammad, Illinois, Wakanda, Illinois, Cairo, Illinois, Paris, Indiana, Medina, Idaho, Medina, Ohio, Medina, Tennessee, and we can keep going
all
on.
All these names.
And read that more. Read this right
all
here.
These
I want
names.
you to give them this slowly.
The flag of the Iroquois Confederation.
What's that flag?
Where you got where the other book at?
You talking about?
There go the flag right there. Show y'all the flag on the wall over there. You see it? That's one of the flags.
Yeah, that's what it's talking about. It got the X.
That's one of the flags that shows the X. Where you think they came up with the characters X-Men from?
Ooh.
X-Men is one of the symbols.
So when you find a treasure, X marks the what?
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
Huh? And y'all, they have taught us so much bullshit, bogus ass information. So when we look at things that's our history, we automatically look at it from their point of view. See, their point of view is to get us to think of it as hatred. When in reality, though, they took our shit and put their own spin on our shit and made us not like it and hate it.
You might have to start from up here since you're talking about the X, because you might have to start from right here, more.
What did it say? X being a symbol of Mount Meru and the gods of life and death. We talking about the Phoenician Ptah.
Ooh.
The death and rebirth of the sun. The X means perfection, since it means 10 in Latin.
Wait.
Wow.
X means what?
X means 10 in Latin.
Perfection?
Perfection.
I gotta highlight that.
X means 10.
It means what?
And perfection.
I gotta highlight
Islam. X means perfection and it means 10 in Latin. The X also means a Hebrew.
What?
The X also means a Hebrew.
Oh my God.
X also means the pineal gland being open. But most importantly, the X means rebirth or resurrection. The flag of the Iroquois Confederation, aka the Confederate flag.
Oh, show them.
The flag of Scotland. So that flag right there, they have been misinforming us for us to hate that flag.
Oh, they've been misrepresenting this flag?
Yes, sir. That's our history.
Huh?
That's our history, man. That history is old time. That's old world history. You see? Ain't none of this new under the sun.
What?
None of this. This is why we got to claim American, Moorish American. Without claiming a misnomer, you got to claim your heritage. Then you go straight back to the literature. What it say, Moor? The flag of Scotland, the flag of Jamaica, all my people from Jamrock, Florida. There go Florida again.
Ooh.
Alabama, Georgia, Hawaii.
Ooh, we was just talking
about Hawaii.
Lemuria.
Yes, sir.
And the Moor.
Mississippi, all my Jamrock peoples out there.
Yeah.
Maryland, just talking about y'all. All have the X symbol because as the race of St. Andrew, Saracens, Moors again, look at the spelling, M-U-U-R-S, M-A-U-R-S.
We had all type of different variation of Moors.
Facts. Are the X-Men.
Oh, you just talking what?
Are the X-Men.
What?
You see? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see, fam? It's literally there. It's there.
You ain't gonna go to sleep tonight.
It's literally everything that they told us is a lie. Everything, Jay.
You ain't gonna go to sleep tonight, Moor. You ain't gonna go to sleep. Man, get them flags up, man. I'm telling you.
Rep your land because everybody in the world know.
Hit that like button.
Everybody in the world knows. Hit the like button, share it out.
Hit the like button. Because he's just giving you killer right now.
Yeah, whole time, look. You go straight back to the literature. The X-Men and the lost tribe of Israel. All y'all out there seeking
Israelites.
all y'all so-called Israelites. You are already in your land. And the said states were all territories that were once ran by the Moors.
Stop it.
All of y'all are in your own land, which is here.
I got a video.
You already at the crib already. You just got to claim your name. Moorish Americans. You claim your name, you put an end to the game that they've been selling. Claim your land.
Claim your
land, man.
Declare your title.
Claim your land.
Declare your nationality. Nah, I got True Romance joint.
Yeah, claim your land, man. Let's go.
Here we go, right here.
Claim your land. Turn it up. Let's go. Listen.
You're Sicilian, huh? No. I read a lot, especially about things, about history. I find that shit fascinating. Here's a fact, I don't know whether you know or not. Sicilians were spawned by niggers. Come again? It's a fact. Yeah. You see, Sicilians have black blood pumping through their hearts. And no, if you don't believe me, you can look it up. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, you see, the Moors conquered Sicily, and the Moors are niggers. See, way back then, Sicilians were like wops from northern Italy.
Hold on, pause.
Blonde hair,
Pause.
blue eyes.
Can you bring that back?
I have to put.
And the Moor.
Okay, can you bring that back?
I don't know.
You can't. You don't.
Nah, it ain't gonna. I can go back to my. I can go to the
actual demo.
Yeah.
Because look, the movie is called True Romance. That's the name of the movie.
If you don't believe me, you can look it up hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Just go to the history books, fam. It's there. Go to the history books.
The Moors conquered Sicily.
See, you on here talking about y'all be careful. It don't matter. See, that's that. See, you afraid.
No, you can't.
And these times that we in right now, you could see somebody doing anything. They could be chilling in their car. They could be walking down the street. They could be in their crib. And some still happen to them. You cannot live with fear. If you living in a fearful state of mind, you already got. They got you already.
Fear is ignorance. That's what fear. How you become with fear is because you ignorant. You ain't got knowledge of what a self or your surroundings.
Can't be afraid, man.
Can't be afraid, man.
If you afraid, you already got. They got you already.
You afraid to tell the truth?
If you afraid, you already got.
Come on, man. Speak the truth.
Speak the truth. Don't it say the truth will set you free? If you scared, if you got a heart full of fear, you already gone.
Yeah.
They got you already. So it don't matter about all that. Change the fear to knowing. Once you know, like swimming. When you was the first about to swim, maybe not. Me, when I was the first about to start diving, I was afraid of diving. When I was a shorty, I was afraid of diving because I seen people get towed up. So I'm like, hey, man, I ain't really trying to do that like that. I had the first couple times, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie though. I was the whole time kind of spooked. Then after I did it a few times, I got the hang of it. Next thing you know, I start diving in that shit. Confidence. Ain't no fear once you know.
Yeah.
Once you know, that's it.
Once you start knowing, ain't no fear. It's like, man, and then you can't shut your eyes off the shit. Now you woke. That's why they. That's why they get the terminology woke because you're not asleep no more.
Right, you know now.
Now you know.
You know now.
So
and this Moorish history is something we all gotta know so we all could grow. Boss, we all gotta grow.
We all gotta grow. No more.
We all gotta grow now.
Yeah.
Our children growing.
Yeah.
So what we gonna have our children growing up physically but not growing up mentally and spiritually? No, sir. That shit dead. It's too much technology out here for us not to be mentally growing. Yeah, we go to the gym, you get stronger in the gym, you get your body right. But where you at mentally though? Right. That's where it really count at.
That's where
mentally.
That's where you coming with that you coming with beliefs. But beliefs ain't nothing is accepting something without proof.
Right.
You ain't doing nothing but accepting something without no proof. You got to be able to bag up your claims if you believe in, and that's what they want you to do in the church. And that's all they teaching you is dogma.
Dogma.
They ain't teaching you real religion, so you can know.
Speaking about knowing, and you talking about getting rid of dogma, and you said the church, right?
Yeah.
The kingdom of Judah, all y'all Hebrew Israelites that's out there, Islam, the best-selling book. The best-selling book, When Rocks Cry Out, by Horace Butler, has already demonstrated that Peru was Jerusalem. Peru was Jerusalem. Listen. And the kingdom of Judah is in Utah. So this chapter should be no surprise. How did Mr. Butler prove that the kingdom of Judah was in Utah? Check it out. He used the King James Version Bible. All y'all Bible thumpers out there. Check out Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 1 through 3, which reads, and Moses went up from the plains of Moab into the mountain of Nebo to the top of Pisgah, that is over against Jericho. And the Lord shewed him all the land of Galilee unto Dan, and all Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim, and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah unto the utmost sea, and the south, and the plain of the valley of Jericho, and the city of palm trees unto Zor. What? The strange thing about the description of the kingdom of Judah is given in Deuteronomy 34 is that all the biblical place names can be found in Utah. Look at the biblical place names in Utah. Judah confirmed by Rabbi Moshe Davis. Manasseh, Utah. All these is in Utah. Let me run it up real quick. Mount Nebo, Mount Pisgah, Jericho, Ephraim, Daniel. Dan is short for Daniel. Nephi, short for Naphtali. Moab, Ruth the Moabites. Eden, Goshen, Jordan, Salt Lake City, Utah Jazz, Mount Carmel Junction, Utah, North Eden Canyon, Zion National Park, Benjamin, Enoch is in Utah, Joseph, Levan, Providence, Salam, what you would say Salem is really Salam, Jerusalem. Utah nickname is the Beehive State. Bing fucking bong. The Beehive State is the nickname for Utah? There is a mountain in eastern Nevada named Mount Moriah, and it is over 12,000 feet high. In Utah, not only is there a river Jordan, but it runs out of a freshwater lake and into the Great Salt Lake, which is remarkably like the Dead Sea. There is also a Mount Nebo in Utah, approximately 12,000 feet high. So yes, with evidence this strong, the real Judah was in Utah. People try to say it was the Mormons that gave these place names and biblical support. But that shit fall dead miserably because there are no 12,000 feet high mountains in modern day Israel. So why you still thinking you got to go to Israel? I don't know. Therefore, the real Judah or Israel had to be in Utah because it fits the description of the kingdom of Judah perfectly. What'd you say? Huh? What they were saying, Moor?
Yeah.
What they were saying?
I don't know. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What they were saying? We all about receipt stuff.
What was that?
What they was talking
Here
about?
we go right here.
Talk to them.
The Treaty of Tripoli.
Talk to them.
The said treaty demonstrates the existence of the Mohammedan nation right here in America, formerly known as Morocco, aka the North Gate. This country was not founded on Christianity.
Cook 'em.
I repeat,
Cook 'em.
this country was not founded on Christianity.
Cook 'em.
Per the Treaty of Tripoli, Article 11.
Cook 'em.
As a government of the United States of America, it is not in any sense founded on the Christianity religion. It has its self-character of amenity against the laws, religion, and or tranquility of Muslims, and as the said state never entered into, the said states never entered into any war or act hostility against Mohammedan's nation. It is declared by the parties that no pretext arising from religious opinions shall ever produce the interpretation of the harmony existence between the two countries.
Didn't you just say that?
Yeah. The Treaty of Tripoli. This country was founded on the science of Islam. I repeat, not Christianity. This country was not founded on Christianity. This country was founded on the science of Islam because the Olmecs, Moors from Mount Meru, Mother Mary, the first ones in America. See Olmecs and also Wichita Moors. And they brought the science of Islam, Sufism / Masonry along with them.
Talking about the Great Pyramids too with that. Big pictures. Are you talking about the connection that Moor talking about it was founded on Islam, you see it right over here. It had to be founded on Islam because Islam deals with pyramids.
Was not, here we go, right?
Huh?
Was not found on Christianity.
Wasn't found on Christianity. What do you know about pyramids? What do you know about pyramids and Christianity being some kind of thing? It's not a thing. Come on, man.
It's not a thing,
It's
buddy.
not a thing, buddy.
Not
Utah is known as the beehive state. Think about it. Beehive state. What do bees do? Bzz. What do bees do? What do bees do?
Sting. They sting.
How you got these kind of pyramids out here in the Grand Canyon? Y'all want to see why they don't let us go in the Grand Canyon real quick? Y'all want to see why they don't let us go in the Grand Canyon and walk around?
They got shit like this. They got shit like this. And
Talk to them.
This is what they got in there.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You see that?
They don't want us to go in the Grand Canyon.
They got temples. They got temples up in there. You see that?
Huh?
They got hieroglyphics.
Y'all know this over here in America, right?
They got, you see these hieroglyphics on the wall?
Y'all know this is in America, right?
What are hieroglyphics with the spaceships?
It's in that. It's in that book.
It's in this one?
Yeah, it's over there.
What are hieroglyphics?
It's in there.
Oh.
Flip through. Yeah. It's in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, it was some spaceships.
Yeah, it's in there.
It was some spaceships we saw.
Flip through. It's in there. Yeah. Yeah, flip through. It's in there. Yeah. Yeah. We ain't got nothing to be afraid of. The spaceships is written on the pyramids.
Ooh.
What we afraid of? We ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Look at this. Y'all want to you see why they don't want us to go in here? The once great pyramids of the Grand Canyon now off limits to all. To all. To all. You see? To all, fam. The Egyptian cities of the Grand Canyon have been declared off limits to any visitors for decades to hide the mass amount of evidence of Egypt being part of Ptah, Utah. Didn't we just say Utah? Ptah, Moab, where the west was east and the east was west. They reversed everything. This is what they did. So we got to undo what they did by first knowing ourselves as Moorish Americans. They flip-flop everything, G. They flip-flop everything. So we flipping shit back where it's supposed to be. That part.
Putting shit in their order.
Legends of natives speak also of the rising sun each day coming up in the west, not the east as well. Huh? Did you know that all the monuments in the Grand Canyon are named after Egyptian pharaohs? That's never going to be told by these people if you leave it up to them.
Nah, these people.
These people?
These people.
They ain't ever gonna let this out. You think they ever gonna let this out on just the kindness of their hearts? They gonna really tell the truth, huh? Man, please.
These people?
This famous canyon in Arizona is actually an ancient array of pyramids. The sites even align with the same stars that the pyramids of Giza align with. The constellations of Orion and Palladius. But wait a minute. Hold up. What they was talking about? Moore?
There you go. In Illinois.
What they was talking about? Talk to them. What they was talking about? Egyptian mortuary statuette.
Found in northern Illinois.
You got this in northern Illinois.
All these artifacts.
This was found in northern Illinois. Look at this. What this say, Moore? Hit them with that.
The gold artifacts. These gold artifacts above Kincaid tunnels are on display in the Smithsonian Institute at Washington, D.C. From the Grand Canyon. The back of two artifacts are for kings Akhenaten I mean, and Queen
Akhenaten.
and Queen Nefertiti. Dang.
So this is over here, found in the Grand Canyon. Hold up, G. They found King Akhenaten and Queen Nefertiti. They found this in the Grand Canyon. This ain't come from nowhere else.
And they hiding it in the Smithsonian.
Oh God, they is.
You can't go to the Smithsonian, nigga.
This came from America, G.
You got a book in advance to get in the Smithsonian, nigga.
Oh God, you do.
You got a book.
What you mean?
In advance, nigga, to look at this shit.
What you mean, man? This was Nefertiti now. This was found here in America. Here. We ain't going to go nowhere. All this was found here because the Americas is the promised land. You in the promised land right now. But we've been told that we ain't in the promised land. You see? Because once you know the truth and you let everybody around you know the truth, that's the power. That's the force. Because now y'all all know. Now we all know where we come from.
Stargates.
Huh?
You got Stargates.
Oh, they see now.
Stargates.
Now you want to go into Stargates now.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to different dimensions.
See, now you want to interdimensionally travel now.
Yeah.
See, now you want to start talking about this now.
Stargates, nigga.
See, we in the land of milk and honey on Chief, Moor. This where we at. See, you want to travel like that movie Interstellar? Where you think they got that information from?
Galaxies, nigga.
Stargate Atlantis. What you mean? The Stargates is all around the world. You could literally step through these Stargates and build somewhere else in the world. But nah, you don't want to deal. Nah, you don't want to deal with this. You want to deal with black and African American. You want to listen to
the Indian,
the black and the Indian guys. You don't want to. You don't want to listen to what Moors is talking about. Your own people talking about. You want to listen to the black guys.
You want to see free energy.
Yeah, man. You don't want to see free energy and the cathode rails and all that. You don't want to see what the cathoids is really about. There were many Egyptian relics that were discovered in Kincaid's cave. One of which was a pure gold artifact for the Egyptian king named Kayan. Kayan or Kayan, this relic is holding lotus flowers in both hands, native to Egypt. This was found in the first cross tunnel of the cave, which was in the exact same location as the shrines in the Valley of Kings Tunnel. See, the Kings Tunnel cities before the kings of ancient Egypt began to build the pyramids.
There we go.
Nah, they don't need. I just flash it because we just flash it because it might be too much.
Too much.
Oh, do they ask them if they want to see it?
Y'all really want to see it?
Ask them and
throw them flags.
I don't know, man.
Hit the like button.
It might be too much.
The like button, share it out.
They might be. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It might be
because we just went from ancient times to
modern times
to the future
and the future.
The future. Back to the future.
See, because you know why?
Back to the future.
See, this is all our culture. Real shit though. We be making it how we make it because this how we get down. You feel me? We make it fun because ain't nobody like no boring ass. You know what I'm saying? We make it how we make it though.
Yeah.
Because this is how real shit that we would want somebody to teach us. So we just do what we do.
You can look it up hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
You feel me?
How the Moors conquered Sicily.
So whole time, all that shit that they talking about with the aliens and we should be afraid because it might be alien ships in the sky. You know how they tell those little stories to get us to be all terrified and all that? Now we gonna show them though. We gonna show them though. Yeah, we gonna show them though. Yeah, let's show them though.
The hieroglyphs.
Let's show them though.
The hieroglyphs in Temple of Seti. Am I pronouncing it right? of Seti.
Mm-hmm.
This a hieroglyph.
Share this beam out.
You know what I'm saying?
Get them views up. Get them likes up because it's each one teach one.
It's showing you a flying. It's saying it's a flying craft. You see how the bee or the butterfly? It's saying the hieroglyph saying this is a flying craft.
So whole time
you see that plane right there?
Do you see
helicopter?
Do you see that?
That's a helicopter.
Hold on. What book is this? Did you write this book?
Nah.
What book is this? You got the cover of the book.
Oh yeah.
So they can get a book reference.
Y'all want to see the cover?
Give him a book reference. Give him a book reference. We don't hide the information. We show information because it's each one teach one all the time. It's always each one teach one, man. One World, One America, Part 2. One World, One America, Part 1. We in real time right now, fam. Mm-hmm. So we ain't got nothing to be afraid of, Morse.
That's a bird.
It's a plane.
That's a bird. It's a plane.
Yo.
It's Superman.
And hold up. See, now you going into the Marvel world, DC world.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
And now we going into the Marvel DC world. Where you think they get these creations from, fam?
Kal-El?
See.
Kal-El.
See. What about his cousin, though?
Who?
Supergirl.
Oh, Supergirl.
Superwoman.
Yeah, Superwoman.
Zora? Zora? Superwoman?
Zora? Mora?
Hey, man. Superwoman, Superman. L was on their name, symbolizing God. And L's, if you look up Moorish science and you look up what L means, you looking up the lawgivers. Those are the L's, the lawgivers. L's, bays, days, Al's, and Ali's. Islam.
Kal-El, Superman. That was his real name.
And
that was his birth name.
And what he bring to the planet? He brought justice.
And how did he get power? From the sun. From the sun.
Planet Krypton. See?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing hidden. So when they talking about, we need to be afraid because of the aliens that's coming. We got aliens written on the oldest things that's ever been on the planet. Pyramids. What you afraid of? We ain't got nothing to be afraid of at all. This our history, G. This ain't black culture, though. See, we got to put that out there. This is not black history. This is not black culture. This is not Indian culture. This is Moorish culture. Moorish history, Moorish inheritance. These have been around since before the beginning of time.
See that right there? Submarine.
It's a bird.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a plane.
Flying saucer. Then they had helicopters. Oh, yeah.
Helicopters right there.
Helicopter right there. They were saying these flying crafts.
So what they said?
All these are flying crafts.
Hold up, you got the cartoon, the intro. Can you pull up the intro, Superman? Faster than a speeding bullet.
Let me see.
What was that? The cartoon intro of that? What? It's the old school Superman cartoon on Super Friends and shit. Where he's like, he can leap buildings. Superman intro. His music. Superman cartoon.
Oh, dang.
Superman cartoon.
I'm trying to see. Oh, just go to
Superman cartoon intro.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nah, it's the Moors. It's the Moors. That's who it is. It's the Moors is who it is. It was found that Cayenne was a descendant of King Zapnath in Egypt, who may have been Joseph in the Bible. What? And this was found in the Americas. There it is. Run it back, Moore.
To the single bound, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Empowered endowed with X-ray vision, possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
World War
As
II.
a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Nah.
World War II,
Nah.
1941.
Check the science though. He got a red cape on. What color is that flag right there?
And then he had a pyramid. He had a pyramid on his chest with an S in it.
He had a pyramid on his chest. He had a red cape on. So if I covered the flag up with my hat, and you just see the flag right there, he got a red cape on that's waving. He got a what on his chest?
He had a pyramid on his chest.
Huh?
It wasn't upside down because, down is up is down.
What did Prophet Noble Jew Ali say the strongest weapon for the Moors is? The newspaper.
Yeah.
What was his so-called straw man name? Clark Kent.
Clark Kent. Yeah, you're right. Clark Kent. Yeah.
Huh? And he was allergic to kryptonite. Kryptonite.
What they use for money? Cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency. Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it.
Don't fall for it, Morris.
That's your kryptonite. Cause all your money gonna go to that ain't real money. That's digital.
Go to crypt keepers.
Yeah, it's going to the grave.
You're gonna go straight to the grave site.
Your money gonna go straight to the grave, nigga.
Clark Kent, Kyle L. He worked for the newspaper.
The media. He worked for the newspaper.
And he served justice with law. Universal law. Because he was from Krypton.
Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
And like Moore said, he got powered up by the sun. Don't you go out in the sun and feel good? Then you go outside today? Sun outside beaming. You ain't feel good?
The sun don't kill the Moors.
The sun kills mutations.
Yes.
So how can Europeans be the ones here?
Some not natural, some foreign.
How can the European ones, the pale skins, be the ones that was over there that claim to be so-called Jews? If you go over there and you check out the temperature, they over there baking.
Wait.
Over there in England right now. So how could they be over there as the first so-called Jews? Make it make sense.
Wait, more.
You can never be over there so-called. Hey, man.
Hold on.
Hey, man. Listen, man.
What did it say right there, more?
Let's talk to him.
It said to understand this fully, one must divest himself of all notions of America dogma of color superiority. Yeah. However, one finds a clear relationship in this darkening of this skin, and that of the ancient Druids with the tan many whites now try to acquire either by sun lotion or electric lamps.
So European hybrids, pale face.
They can't go out of the sun. They need artificial light.
And back in the day, the 1600s, like Moore just read from the book, Nature Knows Low Color Line. Throw this in your library. Throw this in your Amazon cart. Get it.
They can't get natural sun.
They gotta do artificial sun tanning. This is why they be going to the sun spas.
And they get mad too, boy.
When they can't get that sun lotion.
Yeah, that tan machine.
Why you think they want to go get the sun lotion and the sun tan? Why you think so? Because what they say, tall, dark, and handsome. They want to get that dark complexion.
I used to work at a gym, right? They'll come in at like 3 o'clock in the morning and go get tan. And if the tan machine was down, they pissed. They pissed, bro. They was pissed. I'm talking about, I'd be like, the tan machine ain't working tonight. They be like, what? You can't get it up. You can't get it working right now. I'm like, nah, it's down for the night. But maybe when the manager come in, nah, they be working out from 3 o'clock in the morning to the morning time, and they had wait on that tanning machine. They had wait on that
tanning machine.
I ain't lying, dog. More, I'm not lying.
They waited on the tanning machine.
They had wait. They come in at 3 o'clock in the morning. More, you know, I'm telling you. And the machine down. You know what I'm saying? It gotta get some codes or something, or somebody the person gotta fix it to come in. Yeah. They had wait, dog, working out all night, like 2-3 hours, G. Sweating like
just to get that tan.
Just to get that tan.
And that got confirmed right here.
When they could have just went outside. When they could have just went outside, but they can't take that sun.
They can't take the sun's heat. That's why they over there in England talking about they over there boiling. They can't take the sun. We ain't got no problem. You put some coconut oil on, some cocoa butter, go outside in the sun, you're gonna get a golden bronze reflection. Why? Because we come from the sun. We come from that. We could go into the sun all day. We come from fire. We come from air. We come from water. We come from everything, G. We come from the earth. Earth, fire, wind, water. 4 elements. 4 elements.
What was the description of Yeshua?
Talk to him.
What was the description of Yeshua?
Talk to him, man.
Somebody tell me on here more. What was the description of Yeshua? Huh? And Ruth the Moabitess.
Somebody out there in Florida. For my peoples out there in La Florida. It's a Moor right here in La Florida. This is the Moor king of the Orient. The palm trees indicate the Americas. See these palm trees in the background? All my peoples out there, Texas, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. All y'all down there in Louisiana and all that. Copper complexion. Olive complexion. The codes is being broken right now. Real time. This is we are the Orientals. European hybrids are the Occidentals. Know that. Know that.
A Paleolithic man.
Yes, sir. The bow and arrows and the feathers is the custom of the Moors, Berbers. We're not Indians. We Moors. Know that. Hey, man.
I seen Superman up in. Was it that one or this one?
Got some good news, got some bad news.
Yeah.
The good news is this bill was one of them.
It's huge.
One of them. It's always love. But there's some bad news. Bad news is my phone is finna die. Phone is finna die. No. Phone is finna die. No.
Yeah,
the phone is finna die. The phone is finna die. No.
But it is.
But it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. Real shit. It's always love building with y'all, man. Real shit, man. Straight up. I always love building with y'all, man.
Brung out some new books for y'all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the good part.
Brung out some new books for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? That's the good part. Y'all talking about y'all study the combatants though and all that. That's what's up. You study the combatants. What you know about Anubis? And the dog, the Zolo dog, the Chihuahua and all that?
Indigenous to America.
These indigenous to the Americas. So all y'all peoples out there that study the combatant science, you got to get in tune with the world history science, which is Moorish science. This us. Anubis don't look just like that dog right there.
They just had a movie with The Rock.
Facts.
He had the Anubis power.
This dog right here is only indigenous to the Americas.
What is it called? Adam?
Adam. Black Adam.
Black Adam.
King Anubis. Here's the dog in the Americas. Bing fucking bong.
They keep telling you in the movies.
They tell you in the movies all the time.
Keep telling you in the movies.
I was trying to find something real fast though, G.
Man, I was trying to find that Superman in one of these motherfucking books, but
yeah, you know how it go, man. You know how it go, Moors.
Yeah, we flip on the fly.
On the fly. This shit is on the fly, man.
Fly, Moors.
It's our time right now.
Come on, man.
We talking about carved in stone, G. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Israel is over here. Y'all talking about leaving here to go to the promised land. Mm-hmm. Whole time you already in the promised land.
Assyria is over here.
Babylon is over here, man.
Huh?
Mesopotamia is over here, man.
Talking about the Assyrians?
Egypt is over here. How you think they got a Memphis, Egypt?
We got Egypt artifacts in Illinois.
Memphis got a pyramid down there.
Egypt artifacts in Illinois.
The Red Sea is over there in California.
Oh, yeah.
So when they say they crossed the Red Sea, they was in California. Ooh. But that's another time. That's another time, another story.
Nature knows no color lines.
That's another beam out. Make sure you turn your notifications on.
Uh-huh.
That's all you got to do.
They were white and they were slaves. They were pale and they were slaves.
Facts. Mm-hmm. Another beam out for another day.
Orion's belt.
Orion's
belt. Come on, man. This was in the movie with Will Smith. When the cat had the thing on his neck, on his leash, it was called Orion's belt.
North Stars in the center. We coming out of summer, going into the fall.
Oh, Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Going into the fall, go back to the winter, then jump back to the spring, which is the new year. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at Men in Black. That the movie.
4 signs of the zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
About the cardinals, the 4 corners. You got the 4 directions. You got 12 signs of the zodiac though.
Mm-hmm.
But you got 4 elements. See? You got 4 moon lunar cycles. But that's another beam off for another day though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's another beam off for another day though. Yeah.
How y'all like that build though?
Yeah. That beam out was crazy.
How y'all like this build and beam out?
Yeah, that build was crazy though. Much love to all y'all out there, man. Appreciate all y'all tuning in though. Real shit.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, man.
Kush Sunday out to hell. Shed a beam out.
Yeah.
Love, true peace, freedom, and justice.
Yeah, man. Each one teach one, Moors. Get the books. Share the books. Teach your children.
It just be fun for me. It's fun. It get funny and funny every time. This is fun for me. So
I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was.
Block party. Yeah. We do that too.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely get your ass blocked on here too though.
I'm a tumbo.
Yeah. No.
You know, talk crazy on here. No.
Not in our house.
Block party.
Yeah, real shit.
People be talking
Book
crazy.
recap real fast though. America is the true old world. Part 2. Nature knows no color line. They were Europeans and they were slaves. Moore got the new literature. One World, One America, Part 2. New beginning study course. Noble Drew Ali, honors to him. Supreme honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. To Yahushua, Buddha, Confucius, the exhuming of a nation. All you Moors out there. This part 1. Study. One World, One America. Tartarians and Moors. Yeah. Wait for the next beam out. Ooh, wait for the next beam out, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, Much love, Moors. We out of here, man. Islam.